with late game execution.
No, ain't no party like a Diddy party, so.
Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
All right, now if I got time to make this video, I gotta make this video loud and clear. Very loud and clear, because I don't think some people are getting where many of us who have spoke about this topic, I don't think they're getting where we're coming from. For one, I gotta address the most goofiest thing. I said time and time and time again, whoever's been on this channel for the last 2 years, subscribed to this channel for the last 2 years, I like how the Denver Nuggets, especially when they won it all, I like how they played as a team, right? No one had a problem with Nikola Jokic 2 years ago. But the problem with Nikola Jokic is not necessarily himself. It's not on LeBron-type levels of narcissism. It's nowhere close to that. Jokic has not displayed any of that. Jokic is, from what it seems like, from what we all can see, is a good dude. I don't have a problem with him personally. I really don't. He hasn't done anything stupid on the levels of LeBron James or even Kevin Durant himself. He hasn't done any of that. The problem with Nikola Jokic that these P for brains don't seem to get is we don't like how the people, I'm going to have to call some subscribers on this channel. Yes, we can go after LeBron all day. Yes, LeBron deserves it. No doubt. There's no disagreement for anyone except for his weirdo ass fan base. No doubt. But when we call out what we see with Nikola Jokic, everybody just seems to be acting like we don't know what we're talking about. Or we get called racist towards Nikola Jokic for some weird reason. Those, like the whole calling out racism, calling us racist and acting dumb and other things, not seeing where we have a problem with Nikola Jokic, that's out of the Lakota's playbook right there. Because when you say something about LeBron James, hey, why you always talk about the black man? Why you always talk about the black man? Why you acting like a coon? That's the type of defense these guys have. The problem that we have with Nikola Jokic is people like, and someone got it mad at me today, got on their feelings about me saying this guy's name. Ticket TV calls him Whack Attack, but most people know him as Scap Attack. People have a problem with Scap Attack because he praises Jokic on, can I say unbridledly praises Jokic? Can I use unbridledly? Is that a word? But it's like unbridled praise. Is that unbridled praise? Righteous praise? I don't know. I don't know what's the best way to describe it. But it's just like absolute praise for Jokic. Fine. Whatever. But at the same time, you can't sit here and call Jamal Murray, Aaron Gordon, even Russell Westbrook, Michael Porter Jr., you can't call them bums. Christian Brown, I don't know if it's Brown or Brown. You can't call them bums. You can't call any of them bums. You can't say he ain't playing with anyone. Guess that's right there is out of the Lakota's playbook. That's what the Lakotas say about his time in Cleveland. They say he didn't play with no one. They call even the people he has played with, like Dwayne Wade, Ray Allen, Chris Bosh, Anthony Davis, Westbrook, so on and so on. They call them bums. James had to carry bums. Right? That's what they say. And now they're trying to do it for Nikola Jokic. His teammates are bums. Well, to break it down for you, Aaron Gordon, I think the year before, it might have been the year before, he was traded to the Denver Nuggets from Orlando. He had the Orlando Magic in the playoffs back-to-back, averaging anywhere from 18 to 20. Westbrook, we already know about Westbrook. Westbrook's a former MVP. Michael Porter Jr. was very crucial and critical for that championship that they got 2 years ago. I think Michael Porter Jr. was a McDonald's All-American, drafted high from Missouri. Jamal Murray. If it wasn't for Jamal Murray, they wouldn't have gotten as far as they got. It would be no ship for them 2 years ago without Jamal Murray. And of course, Jamal Murray, he did what he did in this bubble. He did what he did in the bubble. He was fantastic in the bubble. But even before the bubble came around, that year before, the 18-19 season, I think he was pretty much like perceived to be almost the focal point of the team before Jokic really became Jokic. I think they was making a bigger deal about Jamal Murray before Nikola Jokic. And the only reason why Nikola Jokic became what he became because I think his ascension probably started after the bubble at 2021 because that was his first MVP season. That also coincides with Jamal Murray tearing his ACL in the 2021 season and being out for the time he was out because I think he did that late into that season. So people tend to forget about the greatness or the rising greatness of Jamal Murray before the ACL tear and even before the bubble. That's our problem. We don't like the disrespect that the supporting cast gets. And Tiki TV broke it down perfectly when it comes to why he has a problem with Scap Attack. Because Scap Attack praises Nikola Jokic at will. But when, he has made a video praising, I think it's just Jamal Murray. But the reason why he did that because he was getting called out for it by everyone online. But before that, it was Jamal Murray bum, Westbrook bum. Everybody's a bum. Last night was an indication that Nikola Jokic ain't playing with bums. He ain't playing with bums. Outside of, Westbrook, he didn't get past double figures, but he was crucial on defense. Aaron Gordon, Jamal Murray, Michael Porter Jr. all had 20 points or more last night. Aaron Gordon has been hitting some big-time shots in these playoffs. Michael Porter Jr., because somebody said, Michael Porter Jr. being inconsistent. Well, he's also injured, too. But I guess the injury excuse doesn't apply to him. It applies to everyone else. Nikola Jokic average points per game and everything. Actually, all his averages in every statistical category has been down since the playoffs. Usually that goes up, but it's been down. Turnovers are up too. He had 5 or 6 turnovers last night. No one said anything about that. He was terrible from 3, terrible from the field goal altogether. Can't keep saying he's playing with a bunch of bums. That was very disrespectful. It's very disrespectful. And he was the one responsible for bringing Russell Westbrook over there. Wasn't he? Or was he not? That's our problem. I don't like being called racist because I call out, it's not even about Nikola Jokic. We just call out the BS that we see. These guys, Scap Attack, acting like ESPN. That's why I say, hey, he had to be paid by somebody under the law. It had nothing to do with racism. I say I don't have a problem with Nikola Jokic. My only problem is they try to label him trying to get the fourth MVP, better than Shea and all this other stuff. Better than Giannis and all this other stuff when the man doesn't play on both sides of the ball. There was plenty of times last night. I think it was one time I know it happened last night. It was Jamal Murray. Jamal Murray was holding Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Shea goes in for drives to the basket. I think he beats Jamal Murray with a move. Nikola Jokic is right under the basket. Doesn't even jump for it. Doesn't even attempt to even alter the shot at all. Just sits there. Giannis would have blocked that. That's my problem. One of my only problems with Nikola Jokic. He don't play both sides of the ball at all. He's lucky he has Aaron Gordon and Michael Porter Jr. out there in the front court. Because if he didn't have those two out there, ouch. And that was probably one of the reasons why the team changed around after, I think that was the 21-22 season. Because I think the 21-22 season, they was beating 5 games by the Golden State Warriors. I don't even think Michael Porter Jr. is playing that series. I know Murray was not playing in that series. I think Aaron Gordon was playing in that series, I think. And also when Michael Porter Jr. comes back, Jamal Murray comes back. Now, for the last 2-3 seasons now, they seem like championship contenders. Yes, it does take a team to win a championship. That's what we're saying to the Lakotas. But it's hard to win anything when LeBron ain't holding up his end of the bargain defensively, even offensively. That's why he hasn't been able to win anything. In his 7 years, he won one bubble ring that nobody really likes. It always takes a team. We ain't saying one person can do it by himself. We also said one person, Jordan, can't do it all by himself. We never even said that. It's just the disrespect of the teammates. That's the problem. But anyways, that's all I got to say about it.